Hey everyone, as you may have heard, Apple just launched their new M5 chip, and of course we have to have some products to go with it. We've got the M5 MacBook Pro, the M5 Vision Pro, and the M5 iPad Pro. First things first, let's unbox. Here it is, the brand new MacBook Pro with M5 chip. Beautiful. We've also got the matte display, which I love. Having that for the past year has been so amazing, especially for traveling, when I'm editing and working outside. I absolutely love it. In the box, we also have a MagSafe cable that is color matched, power brick for charging, and a polishing cloth, which I actually can't find my other one, so this is really exciting because my display is not clean. The 14-inch MacBook Pro is my favorite piece of tech. I love this thing so much. Ever since I downsized to the 14-inch, it has made traveling so much better. I feel like this holiday, I'm gonna go get some family photos and I'm going to bring my 14-inch MacBook.
JCPenney, and I'm heading in for a holiday photo shoot. I've got my MacBook Pro tucked under one arm and this little guy in his matching sweater under the other.
Now previously I did have the 16-inch and it was great kind of downsizing to the 14 because it was so much smaller to use on planes, and it was great because I didn't feel like that I was losing any power or performance by going with a smaller MacBook. Apple so far has only launched just the base model M5 chip, where normally they would have an option to upgrade to an M5 Pro or an M5 Max. So if you are looking to max out a top of the line M5 MacBook Pro, that's not something that you can do yet. This one is currently the M5 with 32 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage, which you can expand up to 4 terabytes. With this new M5 chip, it's giving a huge boost in AI performance. Apple added these new neural accelerators right into the GPU, which means all of your AI workflows like on-device LLMs, image generation, and even real-time voice recognition and translation are about to get 3.5 times faster compared to the M4, and 1.6 times faster for graphics for games and pro apps. It has 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, and you can even power 2 external displays while keeping the internal display running at full resolution. Just in basic testing, I can promise you that for most people, this thing is gonna be more that you will ever need. It's just so fast and everything just feels so seamless. Editing photos and videos was super smooth, and even playing Cyberpunk on it, that was just so much fun. I didn't want to stop playing and I had to because we had to continue on with the reviews. Game test time, it's time to play Cyberpunk. Now I've got Nathan's M1 maxed out MacBook Pro here, and I've got the base model M5, so let's play a little and see how it goes. I have been waiting for so long to play this game on a Mac, and finally, this is the first time I'm actually getting a chance to play it. This is so exciting.
You need to hang tight for a sec. Samurai was done by their second album.
Oh! I fell off the ledge by accident.
V, President Myers wishes you the best of luck.
Got the AirPods in. We're gonna test out the spatial audio to see how the head tracking does in game. It's already kind of crazy, like just turning my head and hearing Songbird talking to me like from different, oh wow. This is like a whole nother level. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's gonna see me, he's gonna see me. What if I don't move? If I don't move, he won't see me. Oh shoot, he saw me! All right, fire, full fire, full fire, full fire. Oh my God, it's so loud in my head. Holy moly. It was really cool to see this running on the Mac because I've played this on Xbox, I've played it on PC, and now to have this running so well on this new M5 MacBook is pretty amazing. All right, now let's play on the M1. Now, really, the one big difference is you're not gonna be getting ray tracing on the M1, but you will get that on the M5. Okay, I don't know the controls with mouse and keyboard, so everything still feels pretty smooth. The other thing that's interesting is you can kind of hear the fans. Oh, you can hear the fans. Oh, it's so warm. Wow, that's crazy. Like there's so much warm air blowing out of this one. Now this is the M1 completely maxed out in comparison to the M5 base model. Like this is super warm and the fans have already turned on. Like not once did I hear fans, so that is a pretty impressive comparison. So here's the issue, because right now I have a fully maxed out M4 Max. So for me, this wouldn't necessarily be an upgrade because with the Max chips, I'm able to get up to 128 gigs of RAM, an 8 terabyte solid state drive, and I'm able to power up to 4 external displays. So for my current setup, this would not work. But for most people who don't have 3 different displays, tons of drives, all kinds of peripherals hooked up to this, that's why they have the Max tier for a reason. It's because I'm taking it to the max. Obviously, this is gonna be a much bigger upgrade for devices running M1s to M3s. I was able to edit in Final Cut. I even tested out DaVinci Resolve on this. I was editing photos in Lightroom. We even did some tests doing some image generation in AI on device, and everything was just so fast, so speedy, and it's super exciting to see. This just makes me so excited for the new M5 Pro and M5 Max chips if they do decide to do that, because just knowing how powerful this M4 is that I've been running on the daily, it truly is more than even I need. And here's the 1 terabyte M5 iPad Pro. Charging brick, USB-C, here it is. Oh, I love the iPad, it's so nice. Of course, we also have some accessories, Smart Folio, Magic Keyboard. And last, we have the iPad Pro Smart Folio. And here is the new M5 iPad Pro. It is even more pro and even more like a MacBook than ever before. With the latest iPad OS 26, it's bringing Windows to iPad. So yes, you can do things like this. And to make this even more MacBook-like, we have a menu bar. Seems pretty MacBook-y to me. Now all we need is for the MacBook to have a touchscreen. What will we do then? Most of the Apple benchmarks are comparing this to the M1 iPad, which would kind of make sense because that's the most significant jump. It has up to 6.7 times faster rendering, up to 5.6 times faster AI performance, and up to 6 times faster video transcoding performance over the M1 iPad Pro. Much like in previous versions, you can choose from the 11-inch or the 13-inch size, and the storage options are up to 2 terabytes. Now, most people probably aren't going to need 2 terabytes, but if you are doing a lot of video production or storing a lot of large files on your device, having that extra space can be a game changer. The good news though, you're able to use an external drive through the Thunderbolt 3 USB-C 4 port for 2 times faster read-write speeds over an iPad Pro with M4. The other thing that I love about the iPads is you can add on a cellular plan, so if you do want to take this on the go and you don't want to have to worry about Wi-Fi, it's super easy to set up an eSIM. I was testing this out on Final Cut Pro, editing in DaVinci, and it was running so smooth. I love editing on Final Cut for iPad because it feels just like editing on Final Cut for desktop, but they've added a really nice touch integration. You can also use the keyboard, you can add a mouse, so it'll even feel more like desktop. Everything on this just feels a little bit faster and smoother as you would expect with a chip upgrade. All of these devices are already so fast that it's always so shocking that they can get even better. Vision Pro with M5. Let's open it up. The presentation of this, I forgot how amazing it is. Not only does this have a new updated chip, but it also has a new head strap. One of the biggest complaints with the original Vision Pro was how heavy this device is. It is such a technological masterpiece. Like when you put this on, it is like you're transported into another world, but you're not. You're just in your home sitting, and this has the ability to do that for you. Hopefully with this new head strap, this will make it much more comfortable and the ability to be able to wear it for longer periods of time. Smells like a fresh Apple product. We've got our battery pack, USB-C charger. I think this is the new, yeah, it is the new 40 watt to 60 watt charger. Very nice. An additional light seal. All right, let's charge this up and get it ready to go. Let's take a closer look at the new Vision Pro. It has been well over a year since the first one, and I was actually pretty surprised to see that they did this update. So it's now got a new M5 chip, which is upgraded from the M2. Now, most importantly though, it has this new redesigned dual knit band, which makes it so much more comfortable. This has a unique adjustment system that lets you adjust not only the top, but the back with this single dial. Hello, it is me, iJustine. I feel so at home in this. The price is still the same, $34.99, but it is getting that performance boost with the new M5 chip. The display is bumping up to 120 frames per second refresh rate, up from 100, and you'll be getting about 30 minutes additional battery life, so about 3 hours of video playback. Now, I have been testing this out, and it still feels pretty similar, but I did really enjoy the extra battery life. And even though it's subtle, the display feels smoother, especially when you're running certain apps or when I was mirroring my display from my laptop. Whoa, Final Cut, we need to move you back a little, buddy. Is this as big as this gets? Oh my goodness. It's like I'm in an IMAX theater right now. Like my timeline is all the way over here. Peek around right over here. Everything just felt a little bit smoother, especially when I was mirroring display and playing games, which was so much fun. Like, I literally feel like I have been doing drugs right now. I don't know what that feels like. Like, you don't even need to do drugs. You just need a Vision Pro. Dude, this is I'm tripping. Does this ever end? Gaming on this is also so much fun. You can connect a controller and play on a massive display. They also have pass-through now, so the controller, when you're actually holding it and you look down in Vision Pro, you'll be able to see it. So it makes it feel more realistic. The Persona upgrade has been such a huge update in the latest Vision OS. They really did a great job making them look way more personal, and doing FaceTime calls in this is just so much fun. It's really unlike anything when you're actually in the Vision Pro doing a FaceTime, chatting with friends, playing games, or even showing off a presentation. You may have seen on your iPhone that you're able to turn photos into spatial photos, but these go an entirely next level when you take them into Vision Pro and turn them into a spatial scene. I was going through all of my Japan photos and it felt like I was reliving being there by just looking at all my photos and turning them into spatial. This piece of tuna, like, I want to eat that so bad. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So all in all, Vision Pro truly is an incredible experience. Now, I don't use it daily, but I do pop in often to watch movies, play video games, do FaceTime calls with friends, or just lay down and put on a little spatial scene to relax and imagine that I'm at the beach. Thank you so much for watching this first look at the new M5 lineup. Let me know if there's something else you'd like to see me go more in depth with any of these devices. Leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Bye.